Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you update what's going on at the garage. So, 1964 Chevy C10, this pick-em-up truck, and every time I look at the floor of this cab, I'm like, wow, that looks so beautiful. There's the man who did all the work. Well, we have the bed finally off, and boy, what a procedure it was to take the bed off. I'll bring you outside in a little bit to show you that. So the next thing we're doing is we have, which was hidden by that humongous trailer hitch thingy that somebody made, like it's a class 22 or something like that. That thing is just ridiculous. That was all covered by the trailer hitch, so we had no idea that this rust was even there. So we're going to end up having to cut the frame somewhere in here. And we'll do a nice cut. We'll zigzag the cut so this way everything is nice and it goes together really well. But we have to cut that whole end off and remake that. And the same thing on that side. We also have to cut these tabs that somebody welded and then plug welded and then welded again off. We've already cut these tabs off that somebody had put in. There was another set of tabs right there that somebody put in, and there were more tabs right over there that somebody put in, because they were using that big piece of diamond plate right there, and behind that piece of wood, that big piece of diamond plate, as the bed floor. Underneath the wood that's over there, they had the wood, they had that, and then we'll go outside and we'll show you the rest of what's left of the bed and how we had to cut it into pieces to get it off. And there it is. So we ended up having to cut the front wall off to get the whole bed off, and then the bed was welded down to the chassis or the frame. So we had to cut the whole bed off of the frame. What a nightmare that was. It took 2 days to get the bed off. 2 days. It's just unbelievable what they had done to this truck. And some of the things that people do. I mean, even the spare tire mount. Look at that thing, all welded up to the side of the bed. It just really... And even at the bottom of the bed, look, they had all this covered, and you couldn't see any of this. But look at the piece of metal that they welded to the bottom. And then on the back wall, they had like a 1-inch piece of metal that goes across the whole back wall. No idea what it was for, but it was welded really well, so we couldn't get the wall off. Oh, it's been crazy with this truck. Everything's welded together. Everything. So that's what we did there. That's what we're doing. Here are here are all the pieces that have come off of this truck so far. And then this is an old bedside that we had laying around that was partially rotten and really couldn't use it over. It's just cheaper to buy a new one. So we've been cutting pieces out of this to match up onto the truck. This is the rear bed support, and you can see where we had to cut everything off. And then they had a big piece of 2x6 inside there, welded in place. So yeah, this is turning into a lot more than what we bargained for. There's another piece of rod that they had holding the bed together, and then if you turn this over, yeah, there's the piece that they had welded all the way across. Why? Why all this? I don't know, but that's what we're dealing with right now. So there you go. There's what's going on with all of the stuff for this truck. It has been one thing after another. I mean, even on the front, you can see where they cut the holes open. But we'll get all of this fixed up. We'll get it all nice and set up. We have the whole new Ride Tech air ride system in, and we're going to start loading it up. So there you go, guys. getting her done. It's a lot of work, but it comes out nice when it's all done. So there you go. Have fun. Okay, bye. Say bye.
Bye.